Hey, what's going on? This is Ken Beckford here, the Brooklyn blogger at thebrooklynblogger.com, and I'm coming to you in regards to Total Slaughter. I just finished watching three of the four battles of the night. The first battle I didn't get to see because my live feed did not work, so I'm in the process of getting my refund for that. But thanks to someone, I believe they are called Jesus Christ, they sent out a live feed, and we were able a bunch of us were able to get on the live feed. I even shared it so that people could see what was happening, right? So I got on, and let's start with the first battle that I saw. The first battle that I saw, okay, there was Mook versus no, there was T Rex. Who did T Rex go against? Who did T Rex face? T Rex against Daylyt. Okay, that's how bad it was. I'm looking at this praying mantis right here. T Rex versus Daylyt. Daylyt came out in a Spawn costume, and he was getting cooked. Like his style. He has a lot of potential, and I thought that he would do very well against uh, T Rex. And actually, knew like T Rex has been flaming heads for like the last few battles. He's been on fire, and I was saying that like he's been on fire, but I actually said that I think that Daylyt could win because I felt that it would be interesting on this new stage, this new platform, that Daylyt would just come with it, right? But he totally stunk up the joint, right? He flopped. He flopped. He did some stupidness for the whole third round, and he lost. He lost the battle, even if he was winning 2-0 the first two rounds, which he wasn't. With what he did in the third round, he totally flopped. He just gave it up. He finished himself. So enough of that. The next battle after that was the highly anticipated Loaded Lux versus Murda Mook, and I said that Mook would win, even though I didn't know how he would win, and he actually did win. Murda Mook really. I thought Hollow the Don versus Loaded Lux a few months back was an interesting battle, and I really believe that Hollow the Don edged Loaded Lux because of how he exposed Loaded Lux's style, and Mook kind of did some of that, but then he went a little bit deeper, and he was in his bag, and he really, really put down a heavy battle, and to me, if it wasn't 2-1, it was 3-0 Murda Mook. I don't know, that's like some type of spider fly or something. I don't know, some crazy insects out here. In any event, in the last battle, right? So I don't know about the T Rex. I mean, pardon me, the Arsonal versus Big T, because I didn't see it, but from what I hear, Arsonal won, right? And I wouldn't put it past them. Big T hasn't been showing that he's ready for the big stage as yet, and I know Arsonal he lives for these moments. He really puts in a lot of work and really tries to show up. So I think that Arsonal may have won that one, although I haven't seen it. And the last battle of the night, and let me just talk a little bit before I even talk to you about this battle. Like, damn, I said that Joe Budden will win this battle, right? And I said that Joe Budden will win because rappers who are on the main stage, they have to practice and they have to put in a lot of work before they even get to being a major artist. Or when they are a major artist, they have to put in so much work that it's going to be hard to really beat them. I don't really believe that they could be beaten by a lot of these URL rappers. Like, I didn't think that there was one URL rapper that could beat Joe Budden, right? Or any of the members of Slaughterhouse. I really don't think so. Maybe there's a chance that one or two might be able to survive, but I just didn't. I don't believe that it can happen, right? And I'm watching this battle, and the first round, there were a lot of weak bars from Hollow the Don, and that's what I was basing it off. Like, okay, yeah, I know he's gonna have some good stuff, but there were a lot of weak bars. Joe took his delivery was a bit slow. His delivery was a bit slow. It was a bit boring. Delivery was a bit slow, but he had some good bars. He had a lot of good bars. And I had Joe first round 8-9, right? I was judging it like a boxing match because none of them really like stood out to me. None of them were really on point for me to say, okay, that first round just went to him and straight like that. It was more like Joey won the first round by like default of being less whack, right? Second round, I believe Joe won again, right? This time it was a little bit better from Joe. I believe the Hollow had a lot of weak lines. You know, he's screaming and he's saying these bars, but they're just not hitting. They just weren't hitting. And I think that Joe got him the second round. But Joe paused a lot. A lot of stop my time, stop my time, stop my time. He was, playing a lot with that stop my time stuff, and I think that really messed him up in the judges' eyes. And then round 3, Joe kept stopping, and he's saying that the people were they were booing, so that was throwing him off. Like he just smoked a cigarette, and I'm like, what are you smoking a cigarette for? Like, and then he got kind of frustrated. He let Hollow get under his skin. Hollow really got under his skin and was talking crazy in the third round. But I believe that whole scheme was weak. And I believe that if Joey would have continued on with what he was doing in the first 2 rounds, he would have won clearly. I still gave Joey 2-1, so I would give him the win. But the judges decided that Hollow the Don was the winner, and they said unanimous decision, which I don't understand. But that's what they chose. But I'm sure, I'm positive that you're going to see a lot of people saying that it wasn't like that. That Joe really did beat him, but it was a weak battle. The overall show, to me, the best battle of the night, I would say, would be the Loaded Lux versus Murda Mook. Well, Murda Mook really showed out. Lux slipped up a lot. I guess it was good for a first event. They need to go more in depth and have better artists on there, better performers on there, and that's what it is. It was overall. I'm glad I'm getting my refund back. I'm glad I'm getting refunded, and it is what it is. But let me know what you feel. Go to thebrooklynblogger.com and look at the blog where I post this video, and leave your comments below. Let me know what you feel, or on the YouTube channel. Let me know what you feel about the battles, who you think won and why. And share this with the people so you can see what people say in regards to who they think won the battle and what their sentiments are on the whole total slaughter and so forth and so on. All right, so Murda Mook, it was your night, guy. Salute to everybody in the whole battle rap field. URL, guys up in Canada, guys over in the UK, everybody that's doing it, that's making it happen in the culture. Salute to y'all. Ken Beckford, thebrooklynblogger.com. Hit me up. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Salute.